Yes, sir.
Oh, I see what the problem is. You're still set up as the training army.
Yes, sir. Commands?
Cancel that. I wanted you and... You probably just made it all the way to LA and then turned around again. You. Oh, that is you. Okay. And then we're going to have to try and sneak you over into Vietnam. How'd the Marines do? Ah, the Marines succeeded.
Move out.
Yeah, the Japanese are doing coastal invasions. Because of course they are.
Orders.
We'll take this, mark it off, and then we'll take everything else out. Alright, what are you guys doing? Have you made it to LA? Near enough. Then we're gonna, try and sneak them in. We'll bring them in against this fight because we're gonna have a big war against the Allies. No, against the Central Powers. Although it looks like the Central Powers are still fighting brutally against the Allies. I think simply in terms of how much manpower I have left. I'm gonna win this from that. Are you set to aggressive? Please tell me you are. You're not. Be aggressive! You're going to retake Beijing, aren't you? There it goes. Well, they already capitulated, so there you go. No. You have to get like 50% back before you can bring them back to life. Depth charge thrower. I would like to continue upgrading that. Still losing a couple. Invasion escorts only kill around one sub per time they reveal themselves, but the subs kill 1 to 4 sub convoys every time they do this. Someone with a good supply of subs can completely wreck a naval invasion. That depends on how many subs how many escorts you're using, and how good they are. But like I said, the problem with submarines at the moment is their visibility is too low, especially the higher tiers, and especially with an admiral. If you have a decent sub-admiral like the Dutch guy or Dönitz, then yeah, it's going to be almost impossible to reveal them. So the easy fix for that would be make them less invisible at the high level. Because like tier 3 upwards, pretty much invisible, you just can't find them.
Commands. Yes, sir.
Right, just take that out. Oh, Soviet freaking Union, man.
Attention.
Okay, the Greens have arrived down there. Good.
Ready, sir.
You have a very important job to do. It is known as take all their stuff. Siberia will be ours. Ha 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 ha. Off you go. How are we doing on mechanized? We still have a very small surplus, so not enough. Evac Kaiju, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Ready to move.
Didn't give you permission to begin your...
Ready to move.
Oh. Because I never set one up. Go!
Ready, sir. Ready to move.
You're the unit I wanted to see. You are still training. Okay, I can wait just a little bit longer. I'd say that you can also begin your invasion of Mongolia. Now we're just going to have to try and wipe out the Soviets by just taking land. If they're completely incapable of taking Stalingrad, which would literally end that part of the war, then it would all be good. What is the government looking like right now? I haven't even looked for ages. We're dominating it. The only thing which is getting slightly risky is the Senate, but it's been such a small deal. We're still hemorrhaging war support. Oh, that's because of the trade convoys being raided, which is really hurting our war support, actually. Yeah, see, this is why I need to get better at sailing. This is why I need more strike fleets, and this is also why I need more destroyers. Which actually we have loads of. Ooh, wait, why are you in Hawaii? Turn around, come back to Virginia. You fools. Ah! We have a Kalinus. Huzzah! Okay, in that case, new task force. Set you up with the... that icon. Give you the carrier fleet. Okay. Set you up in there. So you should get the carrier, you should get the screens that you need. The thing you're going to be lacking are any capital ships, but we are working on that because we're trying to get the heavy ships researched now, and then we're just going to try and build those as quickly as possible, although that is still gonna take quite a long time. Alright, when you arrive, you can just go. %96 towards capitulation. Joshua, it's mid-1946. It's more of a question what hasn't happened so far. But if someone wants to give Joshua a summary, then please do. Right, so we've taken Newfoundland, which might actually significantly reduce the number of submarine strikes we've been getting here, because I bet that was one of their naval bases. Although Bermuda is still British. So I think that we need to set you up to go and take Bermuda and probably Greenland. So let's set this one to go from Norfolk to Bermuda. And now you're trained. Good. Alright. Are we ready for Operation... Hopefully we make it through the Japanese blockade. This is going to be interesting. Off you go. I mean, you are taking the correct route. You will be escorted the entire way by my massive escort fleet. Which could still do with a couple more light cruisers. Kind of intrigued to see... Wait. India? Attack. They completely abandoned India. Alright then. Don't think I won't punish you, because I will punish you. Soviet Union, 97%. Getting closer. Just take Stalingrad. Or Sevastopol. Either would do. Hell, even Odessa would do. Or Rostov. Any of this stuff over here. Actually, there's loads of cities. I didn't realize how many cities there were. Like, basically anything which is worth more than one victory point would do it. Alright, motorized have finally arrived. Rose, have you leveled up again? No, but you're on the way. I'm still waiting for you to get Panzer Leader. I'm somewhat bemused by the fact you don't have it, despite being an armor officer. Oh, you're reckless! That's why you keep getting wounded. Suddenly everything makes sense. How are we doing for resources? We are actually okay. I don't think we need any more excavation. I think we're basically just on entirely naval research mode. Better cruisers, then we can get some more scout cruisers in the fleet.
Ready, sir.
Just to stop Japan landing here and being annoying, because I know Japan likes doing that. Mongolia's going to fall soon. India's going to fall soon.
Ready.
So far, so good.
Ready to move.
How am I India division doing?
Ready to move.
Suffering attrition, but not because of supply. Actually, speaking of supply, actually this is looking decent. We do have a nice little road going over there. Everything's got at least level 4 supply, level 4 infrastructure even, which is acceptable. %. Every time I check, they moved by 1%.
Ready to move.
How am I doing for mechanized? We have 1,500, so I would say that we can update the Stuarts with another mechanized unit. Yep. How are we doing for motorized as a result? Still 5,000 short, so no, I totally underestimated how many Stuarts that would give us back. And your objective has pretty much been taken. I don't think I've seen the Soviet Union surviving having lost this much land. It's kind of ridiculous. But keep going. Alright, off the coast of Hawaii. Sank 4 subs. Nice, nice. Wait, off the coast of Florida? Really? Hey, how's the new strike force? 16 destroyers and a carrier. Nice combination, I would say. That's an extremely well-screened carrier. Like, if we ever come up against any capital ships, we are screwed. But it's very, very well screened.
Ready.
You're still moving that way? Excellent. Aww, I lost a sub. Aww, I'm down to 1 sub. It's the USS R5. Are you trying to tell me something here? US submarine navy, fleet, ship, boats thing.
Ready. Move out. Ready.
This is not being aggressive enough. Be more aggressive. $99? Nope, still 98. Alright, speed 4, come on. The Soviet Union must fall. I'm actually kind of impressed that Germany hasn't died yet. And the fact that Italy is doing so much damage to the French Commune despite the fact that they themselves have been naval invaded. Whoever gets the resources from Russia is going to be a major turning point. But then again, they're not going to have a lot of manpower. Scraping the barrel, 0 manpower. Germany's completely tapped. Austria, pretty much tapped. Britain still has a way to go. France, pretty much tapped. And they've still not started to defend India. India is also tapped. Because of the stupid volunteer only, because they never got independence. That's such a massive nerf for India. Alright, so we got the all or nothing naval armor, which I think was the final armor, right? Pretty sure. Yes. Alright, so now I need to research naval guns. We are definitely going to be doing some refitting because I really want to get these ships built. %. Stalingrad still holds. It's completely surrounded. They're even pushing out. Oh, come on. British submarines off my coast. Naughty, naughty. That's it, they begin to push back now. I would be so bitter. Really? Germany fell first? Wow, they did not have a lot of stuff. Maurice Thorez has announced that the cowardly German nation can no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of French forces throughout the country. The German government has chosen to flee the country and gone into exile. The Soviets outlasted Germany. How? %99 capitulation. 99%! Alright, I'm scared to look. But how many people have died in this war now? 21 million on both sides. Whoa. Germany lost 9. Italy lost 7.3. Austria lost 3. Britain's lost 8. France has lost 7. Japan's lost 2. That's eye-watering. Also, what's Japan's manpower situation? You're probably actually kind of okay. Yeah, you are actually kind of okay. Naval invasion of Japan's going to be very difficult. Alright, am I now actually running out of supply? I am. So what I wish to do is grab my supplies and say attach to them, because now you're flying in supplies to these guys as they drive through. I can't believe I've never thought of doing this before. It's a really good idea, especially if there's limited air power. %. There it is. Ah, oh, Pomontan War is over. Alright, this is going to be a big peace deal. Wait, why am I the only one in it? The Central Powers and the Allies not getting... Oh no, the Allies weren't in it. The Central Powers weren't invited to the peace deal? What? Oh, you know what I should be playing with? Player-led peace conferences. That's a mod I'd forgotten about. Well, I definitely want China. Which I'm going to puppet. Could totally puppet the Soviet Union. Well, we're puppeting the Philippines. Because they are supposed to be a puppet. Ah, sod it, I'm puppeting them. Oh. So unlike China, they only got a tiny piece of land. That's easily fixed. Soviet Union. Oh man, this is going to take forever. Yeah, see, this is why I need player-led peace conferences, because then I could have given all of this to the Allies, because the Allies do deserve it. Or more to the point, Latvia. Yeah, I could do that. Even that takes a while. Still going. I thought. Oh, it's saying that I can't. Just gonna give myself 10,000 points. Right, select Soviet Union, take all states. And then Mongolia is also going to be puppeted. Yeah, I thought it wasn't done because this bit hadn't changed colour. Oh, so they did take it. They ignored they ignored the peace deal. Well, I am pleased that Latvia were the ones who got the most. I mean, that is deserved. Latvia with their 150 factories. That famous world power. And Poland got Siberia. Congrats, Poland! I mean, Poland did actually get quite a lot of stuff too, including the Caucasus. Also deserved. I think that Poland did do the majority of that fighting. I think Germany was mostly fighting against France. Alright, who's next? The Central Powers and the Allies. So, hey, Germany? Do I still call you Germany? I am not the war leader for... Oh, losing side. I can only make peace if I'm losing. I've literally not fought them at all. That war was beyond pointless. Right. So the Allies have got the East Indies, Denmark, France, Iraq, the UK. Those are the major nations. And I have to fight all of this again. How's Poland faring? Poland has the military industry for it, but I'm not sure they have the manpower. In fact, I suspect that nobody really has the manpower for it. How many divisions do you have? 20, 100, 15. Not bad for 15 divisions. 170, 100-ish. 120 maximum? 25? 222. I, at this point, don't think there's any way that they can defeat me. I've bled them dry too much. Yes, we could do the naval battle against Japan and Britain. That would just be a matter of time, especially if they're out of manpower, which means I can't build any more ships. The war against Japan would be the main one. Actually, Japan has a lot of divisions still. They're all going to be on Japan, though. Fortress Japan. I think, honestly, I am done with this series. I was looking forward to a big naval showdown with the Allies. I'm really sorry that never happened. Hopefully, at some point in the future, something like that will. But, I mean, yeah, everything with the USA is a matter of time. But the block that I was the most scared of was the Comintern block, and we have just beaten that. I think the clincher would have been for India to join them. I'm glad we avoided that eventuality. But this seems to be a good stopping point. That also means that the next time I do a Man the Gun series, I can start a new one and play as somebody else. Probably Mexico, because we still haven't played as Mexico. And at that point, we will have done all 4 of the new/updated focuses. Yeah, this does seem like a pretty good place to end. So I think I'm going to call it here. So thanks everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, then do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out and lets me do more of this kind of content. If you want to support the channel in other ways, check out my Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube channel. If you wish to see more of this kind of content, you can find that at youtube.com/MordredViking. And that includes other Hearts of Iron series, Europa Universalis, Crusader Kings, etc., etc., etc. I do have a Discord, which is where the community hangs out. You should totally come hang with us. It would be lovely to see you there. I'm just going to see who else is streaming. Anyone you guys want me to raid? Oh, and also, there was something else I was going to say. Battle him, Finn! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. It's totally gone. I was going to mention something else, but I don't remember. With Mexico, am I going to be the Trotsky gang? I haven't decided. I haven't even looked at their focus tree. Oh yeah, do we have transcoding? That was what I was going to ask. Anyone on my list streaming is Zarvak? I haven't actually raided him before. Let's do that. I like him, he's cool. Just going to double check. He seems to keep even more weird hours than I do. I'm pretty sure he lives in Wales. Yeah, multiplayer EU4 game is tomorrow. It's open to community. It's at 3 PM GMT. And I'm commentating it. So if you wish to see an analysis of the game, then I will be watching it from the observer's perspective, and I'm basically giving you the lowdown while the community themselves are playing as the various nations. He lives in Scotland, okay. And he's playing Apex. This doesn't look like Apex. No, I think that's actually Satisfactory. Oh. I've not heard of that. Alright, we're going to go and raid AVAC. You should head on over there. Say hello from Mordred Viking. Throw in a couple of Viking raids, just like this. And if you've got access to the horns, then you should totally throw those as well. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.